Riddler's really got it in for you, you know. Seriously, I've never seen a guy so obsessed.
He'll get you sooner or later, Pat. Either that or you'll drive him mad. I always thought the person inside that suit had to be messed up. Guess that's what happens when you get your parents killed.
So, you don't usually invite me to the Wayne Manor Christmas ball, but we're like old war buddies now, right? Taking on Deacon Blackfire together?
A souvenir from a previous life. Why hold with a hand when a hook will suffice? Business is best when bats need killing. A mercenary's file should receive top billing. Top billing.
You see, I guess things are gonna get pretty crazy for you now that everyone knows who you are. If you need any help keeping the press off your back, just let us know.
Can make Harvey right again. Dent can be a dolly. Sick freak. Let there be light, Deacon. Easy.
How are you holding up?
Cheap pyrotechnics.
I'll
do
live.
not scare me.
It's funny.
child.
I always hoped I'd get to meet you one day. Never thought it'd be like this. I hear that a lot. I betrayed those closest to me. Whatever happens, I deserve it. Looks like we both had our secrets, huh, Batman? I can't imagine yours ever involved burning down half the city.
Want me to even up that face, Mr. Attorney?
Could have sworn I heard broken glass.
It's over for you, Linz.
You won't stop it, Batman. The fire will consume Gotham. Her buildings, her people, they will all be reduced to ash.
The only place for you is behind bars.
Wherever you lock me away, Batman. No matter how thick the prison walls, or how dark its confines, there is always a chance, a flicker, a spark. That is all I need.
Taking that mask off was a big mistake.
I haven't been in there yet to see Scarecrow. Apparently, it's quite a sight. A part of me wanted him dead earlier. But suffering's even better.
I can't leave the militia checkpoints operational. Time to find them.
No way you're catching me going anywhere near these chemicals now, my friend. You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this rioting. I can't believe that I actually met Bruce Wayne. It was 2 years ago. He punched you in the face and left you dangling off the side of a bridge. Yeah, I know. Bruce Wayne! I wish we had this kind of hardware on every job. Make things easier. No money, no more jobs, and no way out of this freaking city so long as that assassin's delaying the exfil. We're screwed. Batman, he's here! Weapons over here! Some guys are missing. Like dead missing. Maybe they were the Knight's favorites, the ones he trusts. Either the Knight took them with him, or the new boss didn't want him around. Soldiers, bombs, tear gas clouds, tanks absolutely freaking everywhere. Crazy poison ivy pollen, not to mention the bat driving around in his personal war machine all night. Next time there's an evacuation, I'm getting on the bus. I always knew it was Wayne. Yeah, right. You can tell, man. He punches like a rich guy. Contemptuously. Like he's got more important things to do than beat the crap out of you. Scarecrow pulling this on Halloween. Guess he's got a sense of humor after all. Look, I told you 3 times. The Joker guy's dead. Now would you shut up and not bat? The bat's here. Ain't heard from Beaks in ages. I think he went all religious or something.
militia guys. Bat's got all kinds of bling on that car, man. When we win, not if. Okay, whatever. I'm just saying, what happens? This city's pretty hard. That's what happens. I'm going wherever the money takes me. Smart move. Me and Dad came to Gotham when I was like 15. I wanted to see Batman. Just a bat!
A challenge in the Cauldron train yard. Fine, Enigma. I'll play your games, and I'll win. Selina's life depends on it.
I tell you, this is a sweeter gig than swiping for IEDs in Kurok, that's for sure. City, Bruce Wayne's gonna pay. Ooh, we can do that? Sure we can. It's compensation time, fellas. Rich boy's gonna be broke by the time we're finished.
Detective, you arrived! I thought Catwoman's little predicament might encourage your participation. I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below. Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. You will address me at all times as Riddler, the... What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast. The other way, Detective. Tick-tock, Detective. Tick-tock. Can that ramshackle motor handle this? Detective, time waits for no man. And I wait for no Batman.
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course? That undeveloped brain of yours. Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Pay attention, Detective. Go left. Oh, Detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near? You're close, Detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now. Detective, you stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, Detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
Game, set, and match to me. The Riddler. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it. Decapitation was once considered an honorable death. By swords, admittedly, not ingeniously engineered explosives. Good luck, Catwoman. Given Batman's limited intelligence, I'm afraid you're going to need it. Which key, Catwoman? Oh, it's nail-bitingly head...
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
You picked the Head Explodes card. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't. Great. I can do this.
Ready to die, my dear? Come on, detective! Detect! Pick a key, Catwoman. It's not hard. It's just a matter of life and death. Life and death. What's wrong, Catwoman? You're usually more eager to snatch things that don't belong to you from glass cabinets. Which key could it be? Which key could it be? Do you feel lucky, Catwoman? You should, because it's a form of superstition. Remember, Catwoman, all but one of them will kill you. Horribly kill you. Which cabinet, kitty cat? Kitty cat?
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
Checkmate, Batman. I seem to have decapitated your queen. Relax, Dark Knight. The ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me. Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
So most of them will kill me. One of them won't. Great. I can do this.
ready to die, my dear? Decapitation was once considered an honorable death. By swords, admittedly, not ingeniously engineered explosives. Do you think he's smart enough, Cat? Come on, detective! Detect! You know, I actually prototyped designs for a small portable guillotine, but I went with the collar in the end.
Okay, Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say. One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy? Oh, Dark Knight, you sweet, naive sentinel, of course it wouldn't. But now I have several hundred terabytes of performance data relating to the latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. With that in mind, I have prepared for you something a little less knuckle-whitening and rather more brow-furrowing in Chinatown. Hurry on over, detective, or it won't be curiosity that kills the cat.
Whatever Riddler's built beneath Chinatown, it's not going to stop Nick.
Can't believe the losers in this town spend a decade getting the crap kicked out of them by Bruce Wayne. I could take them easy. I saw Batman earlier. Guy's looking a little hairier these days.
Well, Dark Knight, eager for more? It's humbling, isn't it? The opportunity to even glimpse my greatness, the dawning realization of just how insignificant, how unworthy of note you really are. These trials are my masterpieces, Detective. When I have defeated you, they will become monuments to my genius. Testaments to your stupidity. Crowds of school children will pack themselves in this elevator, eager to see for themselves the place where the Dark Knight was defeated. They won't understand a thing, of course, but they'll come. Simple that even you should manage a feeble grasp of the premise. You must provide power to this board, Detective. You know, Dark Knight, on balance, I don't think you're going to figure this out. Need I remind you that Catwoman's life hangs in the balance? Oh no, Batman. It seems you're far too attached to that fancy tank of yours to solve this one.
Batmobile controls.
This isn't just a test of intelligence, Dark Knight. It's a test of skill. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Ready to die, my dear? Ready to die, my dear? Oh, this is too tense to watch. Thank goodness I'm recording it for posterity. Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't be trusted not to get you killed? Come on, Batman. It's not that hard. The stakes are just incredibly high. Incredibly high. Which cabinet, kitty cat? Kitty cat. Come on, detective. Detect. Do you think he's smart enough, Cat?
You better be right, Batman.
A noble effort, Batman. You should be proud you kept up for as long as you did. Congratulations, Dark Knight. You've earned the right to play the next part of the puzzle. Head over to the board.
Oh, joy. Time to play the Will My Head Explode game again.
Do you think he's smart enough, Cat? Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't be trusted not to get you killed? You know, I actually prototyped designs for a small portable guillotine, but I went with the collar in the end.
You better be right, Batman. Head still attached? Great. Collar still attached? Not so great.
Congratulations! You've achieved the very minor victory of not being as stupid as you look. Not stupid as you look. Now, Catwoman, celebrate your survival by telling Batman all about the exciting orphanage development. Celebrate the orphanage development.
No, you do it.
Now, Kitty. Kitty.
Why, Batman?
Well done, Dark Knight. You should, I hope, be beginning to comprehend the breadth of the tasks ahead of you, the sheer scale of the gauntlet I have thrown down. Or perhaps not. Perhaps you're feeling cocky. Perhaps these early victories have filled you with false hope. Well then, ride that wave of smug satisfaction all the way back to the orphanage. I'm waiting.
Orphanage.
There's a watchtower stationed opposite GCPD. I'm taking it down.
Very good, Sam. Encroaching on your domain is the height of bad manners.
You know, I kind of thought of Batman as a force of nature. This whole Wayne thing ruins it for me. They're always hiring guns out there. But you don't want to end up in that prison. I wish my old sergeant could see me now. I'd dishonorably discharge. Damn clip in his face.
Where'd the light go? That was nothing. My damn weapon's dead. Slice you up. No, I thought you were meant to be good. You're in for a shot, man. Switching. Take your best shot. Get back in the fight.
As if Wayne didn't have enough expensive cars.
You left
rotting in a jail cell, Bat. I'll do worse to you.
I'm heading to the train yard to defuse the militia explosive.
Take care, sir. They're bound to scramble drones to your location as soon as they detect you disarming the device. All right, sir. Connection established. As expected, sir, a small drone force has been deployed to stop you.
We own the streets, Batman, not you! I got him! Direct hit on a Rattler. Drone holding position, under fire! Lost the diamond! Batman's taking out a Rattler! Drone moving to flanking position! Rattler's been hit! Rattler offline! He's hitting us hard!
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Excellent work. Bomb defused.
You think you're good? I once took out 6 T-80s with an RPG, 2 shells, and a punctured lung.
I have an APC's location, sir. Less than half remain. Time to finish them off.
Calling all support teams. I'm in the cauldron. Batman's in pursuit. Send backup now. Equipment's en route.
boss's forces just took another hit.
I'm telling you, we should split. What happens if the bat decides to break all our limbs? In case you forgot, we just trashed the emergency room. Destro's back in town? And I thought things were gonna calm down. Run! That's the bat! Chicken, you too scared to come down and fight me? The bat's here! Look out! It's Batman! I guess Arkham Knight was just like all the other losers who tried to beat the bat. It's the freaking bat!
Start talking. I'll tell you when to stop.
You want to know about Riddler? I know lots about Riddler!
Much obliged. I'm taking on a watchtower overlooking Grand Avenue intersection.
Be careful, sir.
Man, I hope City Hall tries blowing us all to pieces again. I got a mortgage to pay off. First Joker dies. Now the Batman's unmasked. Gotham's gonna be a different place from now on. Look out! It's the bat! Oh, this is like Arkham City. We got the whole damn place to ourselves.
The night might be gone, Batman, but I'm gonna finish this.
Militia checkpoints are stationed throughout the city. I'm going to find them.
For Riddler. So talk to me.
This is all I know!
It's enough.
Riddle-obsessed crazies, flying demon things, bodies nailed to the frickin' wall, and now cults. I want to go home.
The militia have men on the roof of the Kingston Bank. I'm going to take them out.
Wayne? That's who we've been hunting all night? Look out!
hurry along, Detective. Your kitty friend is eager to discover what's behind the door I've unlocked in the orphanage. She's prowling about, scratching at the woodwork, mewling most irritatingly. But I'm not letting her in until you get there.
Nice driving, idiot. Guys, this might sound crazy, but I'm pretty sure I just saw a robot walking around out here. So, Batman's not actually a bat, right? It's just, I'm pretty sure I saw him earlier, and he kind of looked like a giant bat.
I need to get closer. I need to get closer.
He's gotta be worried, man. Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne suddenly got dragged into the firing line. Scarecrow gone, Knight gone. Deathstroke's not gonna last. That bastard's keeping us here. This ain't the time to lose focus. We regroup and hit back hard. Look up! Control's got something. Get over there. He used smoke to get away. This bastard's got everything. Checking our man down. Good idea. Guys out cool. That hits hard. That throw was no good. It's all no good.
Three checkpoints remaining. I'll take them all.
The occupation's hanging on by a thread, sir.
I'm actually starting to think you've got the guts to face me.
I'm going to locate and take out the militia checkpoints. This is my city.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Screw you!
You can stay loyal to Riddler, or you can stay in one piece.
Whatever you want.
The right choice.
Ivy saved Gotham? Sell out.
There's a well-protected watchtower in the south of Miyagani Island. I need to plan my attack.
Come back to the orphanage, Batman. I'm waiting. And for all my many virtues, I am not a patient man.
I hope I see that Two-Face guy up close. Think you let me take a picture? He's watching us. I knew it. top 3. Easy. Come on, run! Hide! We'll find you! Eyes high! Target's up above us! Where'd the searchlight go? Come on, man, on your feet. Yeah, what's up? We better wanna get... Watch out for the bat. I'm not getting caught like last time.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time, so the previous drone will be back online.
So has the bat taken care of these Arkham Knight punks yet? So what's scared? Chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose.
You did me a favor, Bat, throwing me in Blackgate. You'd be surprised at the offers that came my way.